Jaygeeoh Presents. Thank you for sharing your information with me. So I'm going to start off. You're going to tell me your name and the name of your company.
My name is Nacinmod Deodee. The name of my company is Anu Rock and Metal Jewelry. And my website domain name is anurockmetal.com.
So tell me about your jewelry making, how you got started.
Basically, back in '98, I met a friend of mine who was on a journey retracing the transatlantic slave trade with a group of people leaving out of Massachusetts through the south of the United States and the Caribbean on through South America and the continent, Africa. We got to Puerto Rico with this group. It was about 40 people. We became I guess what you call like a vigilante group, because they wanted to skip Brazil as part of the journey, and we didn't agree with that. So 7 of us separated. We lost funding from the main group, so we ended up in a homeless shelter in Puerto Rico. While there, a brother by the name of Shamba from St. Kitts was beating gemstones on fishing wire, and told me he overheard our conversation and said that he could show me how to do what he did, and I would make money, and I would be able to get my passport and my plane ticket and get out of there. In about 3 weeks, I did exactly that, and I liked it, and I stuck with it.
Can you describe the type of jewelry making that you do and the metals that you work with?
I make mostly earrings, bracelets, necklaces, and finger rings. The style is mostly centered around my earrings, which I have a name for making very large but very light earrings. So I sell earrings to a lot of people for fashion shows and different various things where they really want to make a big statement with my work. The materials are brass, copper, sterling silver, some gold, like on the ear wires, some gold by special request as well. And the green is oxidized brass and copper or patina.
Okay. How do you get your ideas for the designs?
I just watch people, you know. I'm a big time people watcher. And I just watch people walk down the street all day, and most of my designs just kind of come to me as I'm sitting in my shop. They just kind of flow, you know. And some of the inspiration comes from rock and roll music, which I listen to a lot of, and I like the style of rock and roll, and you know, so it has a lot to do with my work too.
Okay. All right. So was there anything else that you might want to add that I didn't ask you?
No.
Are you sure? Just your opportunity.
I'm mostly located, I sell my work mostly out of my showroom in Manhattan at the Glamour Suite. It's owned by Hadir Barbell. And out of my workshop in Brooklyn. You want to contact me, it's ANU jewelry@yahoo.com.
Okay, so you have a lot of customers here, so I'm going to let you attend, and I will interview the other brother here, you said jewelry here as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. So my name is Jaygeeoh Farrow. I have a weekly show, cable access show called Jaygeeoh Presents, and I profile people in the arts. And I came by and I saw the lovely jewelry. I heard that part of it was yours as well as the brother that I just interviewed. And I'm just noticing those fabulous glasses too, so you're going to have to tell me about that too. But first of all, I want you to introduce yourself by saying your name.
My name is Nacinmod Deodee, and I'm from a little beautiful Caribbean island called Dominica.
All right, so tell me how you got started with your jewelry making.
I started jewelry making about 5 years ago, and it was just, as with all the other crafts that I got into, it was just out of me wanting to create something unique and different for myself, and something that I didn't see in the marketplace. So I decided to learn the craft so I could create the pieces that I like for myself, and from that people saw what I was doing and they liked what I was doing, and I started making pieces for other people.
Yeah, because I'm seeing those glasses and I want those glasses. Tell me, yeah.
Definitely the vibes. That's how everything happened.
I would have guessed that. So people, you do something creative for yourself also. People see, they like it, and then they want it also, right? So what gave you the idea for these glasses?
Out of necessity, definitely. Like I was riding my bike, I fell off of my bike into a pothole. My glasses went flying through the air, they fell on the floor and they snapped in half. So I had to figure out a way for me to put these back together because I love these particular frames. So out of necessity, I created this frame, this copper bracket to hold the piece together.
I love it. I love it. Did you come up with a name for? I think a nice trendy name would be nice.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that, but I haven't come up with a name just yet on that vibe. So
Maybe I can help you with that. I'm very creative.
give me some.
I have to think about it.
Yeah.
So you mentioned earlier that you do other crafts, and you've done. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I do a lot of other crafts, man. I'm definitely a consummate craftsman. I'm a crochet artist. I am a graphic artist. I am a musician, a poet, a dancer, an actor, a director. That's all, the list goes on and on. I've definitely dabbled strongly in all those different fields, and I just love creativity, you know, and anything that has to do with creativity and the creative realm, I immerse myself in it, and, you know, I use myself as the final filter, and whatever comes out, you know?
My brother, all these things you mentioned, you know, I could have like an hour or 2 hour interview with you on all those different segments. I love, you know, because I profile people in the arts and I love all of those things that you name. Can you whip off maybe a poem off the top of your head real quick, something you have memorized, maybe a few lines or something? Did I put you on the spot?
Oh, no, there's never that. I sure can. There once was a time when the demons of despair whispered worries in my ear. Felt like I was trapped in a sphere between now and nowhere. But my blessings were born from Benjamin's breath, and so I have no fear. And so I have to stare fear in its face on a daily basis. Find ways to blaze past the racist traces left to linger in similar spaces. Now tell me how many days have already been wasted since we first tasted the most bitter of brews. The way we stand in the queues proves we've long been confused, misused and abused, forced to choose the tightest of shoes. So we hip-hop, cause our souls have been bruised. Now we fuse the music of our muse with everyday black and blues to decipher the clues used to free our mental state from the hate that could hamper the healing process, forcing your fate to put a damper on its own progress, causing control of the soul to begin to regress as you find the life that you're living becoming a mess. Still, I wish you success in your quest to destroy those demons that you do detest, because if you don't, then there won't be anything left to bring forth new beginnings by the breathing of breath.
Wow. I love this. I love meeting people. You never know who you will discover, who you will run into. You know, I know I've met a couple of brothers that I definitely will want to do more of an interview with. Just say your name again.
It's Nacinmod Deodee.
Okay, and I would be in touch and definitely want to do more of an interview on all those other different arts that you engage in, okay?
Definitely.
All right. Was there anything else that you might want to add that I didn't ask you? This is your opportunity just to rip it.
All right, I'd just like to tell everybody, man, just find your freedom, find your passion, and live your life.
Okay, and one last thing, because my nickname is Jaygeeoh. My show is Jaygeeoh Presents, so I'd like you to give a shout out to Jaygeeoh.
All right. Big ups to Jaygeeoh from the one and only N to the A, Nacinmod.
Thank you. You want to give me a shout out, my brother?
Big ups to JTO.
Okay. All right, I'll be in touch. Thanks so much, my brother.
Thank you, sister. Pleasure's mine.
Okay.
Definitely a pleasure to meet you, sister. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're giving us a lot of energy.
Thank you.